If you're thinking it looks like I just walked through a tornado, you would be essentially correct. Today is pack and prep day because tomorrow I am joining Alex on a work trip to San Francisco. I cannot even begin to contain my excitement. I've obviously never been to San Francisco. I've been able to join him on a work trip, which means that my hotel is covered. So we're gonna try to use points to get my flight, and I am very, very, very excited. However, I've gotta get myself packed, Alex packed. I just got back from a bachelorette trip yesterday, so there is a lot going on in the neighborhood. Because it's gonna be a longer flight, I think it's like 5 or 6 hours, I wanna make some fun airport snacks, so I'm excited to share that with you guys. I also found this new hack to get free books, and I'm very excited. Hopefully we can do that together later. And then I also have suitcases to pack, a house to prep, and so many things to do, and I'm excited to take you with me right now. I do want to share my little morning adventure with you though, because I feel like I need to explain why I look like soggy. So here's what I got up to this morning. I had planned to get a little bit more done before I headed out on my errands, but it looks like I have just about 45 minutes until a severe thunderstorm is going to be touching down in my area. So I'm gonna run to the post office, drop off a package from Vinted from a sale that I just made. I'm going to get some TSA toothpaste because we have absolutely zero of that. And if I have time before the bottom falls out, I would love to pop over to one of my favorite coffee shops and grab a cookie as a little like airport breakfast kind of deal. Lightning has started, but thankfully no downpours yet. Fingers crossed. Not what I was hoping would happen. So I'm trying to pivot my plans and maybe find a coffee shop to stop in. I don't know. The irony is that by the time that I got home and changed, it's now beautiful outside. Like, it's like a little sprinkly maybe, so I just made a bad choice. It also means that I now need to wash my sneakers because they are soaking wet and I only have one pair of sneakers. So again, lots to do today. I am really excited though because I'm cozy now. I've got my sweatpants, my sweatshirt. Alex made me a smoothie. I did get the things done I needed to get done this morning. I just discovered Vinted, and Vinted is amazing. If you haven't sold on Vinted, you really should, because wow, I just started like 2 weeks ago. I've already sold 3 items and I've got like 50 or 60 bucks in my Vinted, which is incredible. Also, my closet has way less stuff in it, which is really nice. So this morning I was able to get to the post office, ship off the dress, and that's kind of like, you know, when the bottom fell out of the storm. After I decided to just like brave it and walk through the rain, I was able to pop by CVS and get some TSA toothpaste and Q-tips and some other things that I just needed. But now it's packing time, which is always the coziest part of prepping for a trip. I'm gonna put away some laundry and then pack a suitcase for Alex and I, and enjoy the book I've been listening to. I've been listening to Gone Girl. I wish that it weren't so raunchy. I feel like I'm just constantly having to skip over spots, but I do love a good thriller. I do love a good mystery, thriller, plot changes, twists, all of that. So excited to enjoy my smoothie and pack with you guys, and I hope that you are cozy and not walking around in a severe thunderstorm. Alex brought me reinforcements of a midday coffee, so I'm very excited to drink this. And I'm gonna go ahead and get to, I've got all my stuff kind of like laid out here on the bed, and now I'm gonna assemble it into my suitcase, go through my list to make sure I didn't forget anything. Yeah.
suitcase is officially packed, which is amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on Alex's suitcase because he is working late tonight. I want to go ahead and try to get him a jump start. Also because he is having some big important meetings and conferences and stuff. I want to make sure I steam some of his shirts. And it's time to pack airport snacks. I flew this past weekend and I am just sick and tired of paying $10 for horrible airport coffee. But in the mornings when I have a really early flight, in particular this one, we're gonna be getting up at 4 in the morning to make it to the airport, and I just don't wanna have to pay for coffee. So I tried this on a trip that I was on last weekend, and basically I just like put a little bit of matcha powder, pre-sifted in a little container in my bag, and then also pre-measured out coffee syrup, and then I made my own little potion on the plane. I just got milk from one of the coffee shops, and then I stuck it all in my travel thermos and shook it up really good. So even without hot water, it worked just fine. Although I also could get hot water from the flight attendants when they do like snack rounds or whatever. So I want to do that for me. And then for Alex, he has been in a tea mood lately, so I'm gonna go ahead and pre-pack some loose leaf tea, and that will be really nice. I'm also gonna pick through the like fridge and stuff and just see what we have. I know we've got some fruit and stuff, but I don't think that would really last that well to make it into the airport. So I'm gonna look through, see what we can find. We are all packed up snack-wise, so I've got enough for 2 matchas, and then I measured it out, and 2 of these little bottles full equals the exact milliliters I needed in water to create the matchas, which is fantastic. And then I've also got, these are wrapped up just to keep them contained, but 2 pre-packed tea bags for Alex, so one on the way there, one on the way back, which is nice. And then I also packed this bean dip, and I am gonna have to put it in the refrigerator and then like leave myself a little sticky note to kind of get it. But I'm excited, and I did not make this, but it's chickpeas, tomato, cucumber, onions, all that stuff, and chips, which I love because these can get eaten and then they will be gone on the way back. And then, oh, almost forgot. These are for Alex. These are his favorite granola bars. They're the Flora bars. These are too much for me. They're very floral, but he loves these, so it's perfect. And now I can be confident going in tomorrow knowing that we have yummy little snacks for both the way down and the way back, and that we can save money in the airport, which is always amazing. so much progress, and I'm just about to like finish assembling my backpack, which will be my personal item on the plane. I did not know this, but if you're a Prime member, essentially you get access to a free book every month, and it's like a new release book, so it will have just come out. I learned this from someone at book club yesterday. Okay, so to do this, you're gonna open your Amazon app and then scroll down until you see books and reading. I am actually really excited because I always bring a lot of books. So I'll be bringing my Bible in my backpack, and I'll be bringing a physical book to read. But it's always really nice. I feel like if I get in a book slump on a plane, or if I decide that I don't like what I am bringing, then I kind of feel stuck on the plane, or if it's too dark to read the book I brought. So if like cabin lights are dimmed, or if it's nighttime or whatever. So I am absolutely thrilled about this. Apparently it resets every month, so you get one a month, so it resets on the first of the month, and y'all, I am psyched. Let me see. And I got the Quitters Club, which I'm so excited about. So I just click read now, and it like appears, and apparently this is my book forever, so I get to keep it. So if I don't get around to reading it this trip, that's totally fine. I'll have it in here for when I do want to read it. The Quitters Club by Jessica Strasser. 4 friends make a pact to quit their unfulfilling lives to unrealized dreams and help each other navigate the challenges of starting over. So I have no idea if this will be good. I have never heard of this author, but I'm really excited because there was like several books that I actually really wanted to read in the list. So it's really nice that I got to like pick one, and I'll have it on my phone wherever I am tomorrow. Also, sometimes I feel like my backpack gets way too full on planes, and I often like debate like, should I take out my book, especially because it's like heavy. But now I don't have to decide because I will always have one on my phone, which like I do use the Libby app, but it's really hard to line up getting a book from the library on a flight just because you never know when it's gonna come in and all that jazz. But I am jazzed because I have a book for tomorrow, and now it's time. Oh my gosh. That's what happens when you order coffee decaf. I'm gonna go ahead and start hydrating, tidy the house a little bit, and then I want to show you what's in my backpack. Assembling all of my carry-on items all day, and now it is time to put it in here. Plants are taken care of, which is super important because I'm obviously not going to be here for a few days, so I went around, I watered them all, I moved them all to spots where they can get sun even if the blinds are closed, because we probably will close the blinds, at least in the bedroom, just to like save electricity and stuff. Obviously, I got my laptop, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that in here. This is gonna be how I make my matcha, so I want this to be accessible, but also I filled it about halfway full, which is usually the perfect amount for me to drink and hydrate on the way to the airport, but then not so much that I can't forget to like drink it and then not have enough time to chug it once I'm in security, which does usually happen to me, but I love it because then I go into the flight hydrated. And once I get through security, I can use this as a water bottle and then as my matcha cup on the plane. So this is perfect. I love this. This is a fellow cup. Books, books, books. Like I said, I've got one on my phone that I'm excited about, but I am going to be bringing my Bible and my journal a devotional book that I'm working through, and a fiction read. And then I love this as a plane activity because it's non-screens, which I'm always here for, and I feel like there's usually so much light on a plane that this becomes really easy. However, not a great activity during takeoff or landing. Just a no-go. But I'm gonna go ahead and put it, get it kind of like sealed up so it's protected in my bag. My headphones are in here, and these are charged up and ready to go, which is important because I'm hoping that because the flight is so long, I'll be able to get some editing done on the plane, but also maybe some book listening because wow, Gone Girl has gotten really good. So these are all my ingredients for matcha. So I've got 2 days worth of matcha and vanilla syrup, as well as probiotics and supplements with it so that they're here, readily accessible for me to grab. I like to keep hair ties readily accessible to grab as well. And then of course, because I'm on Invisalign, toothbrush and toothpaste. So I'll put that in here. I also have flossers, which again, Invisalign necessity. So I want to keep all of this together. These are, I don't know how anyone flies without sunglasses. I really don't, because it really does get so bright on the plane. Very much need a chapstick. It's an Abigail staple to do my makeup in the airport, so of course I've got my makeup bag. Charger, because like, I can't go on a plane without a charger. All my pens and highlighters. Baseball cap, of course. I gotta have my baseball cap because again, the plane is always so bright. Claw clip. Snacky snack. This is a very full backpack, but also I feel confident it can get me through my trip, and I am very, very, very excited. I have some last minute trip planning stuff that I need to do, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get to that. I feel so prepped and ready in a way that I know I wouldn't feel if I hadn't gone through all of this. So I'm so excited that I have everything I need. Books and airport activities, the best way possible to get work done, snacks packed for nutrition, and just to save money in the airport. And I feel very confident, ready, and excited for this trip. And of course, I will be vlogging the whole thing, so you guys will get to see all about it next week. But in the meantime, I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you right back here next week. Bye!